Today the tale of two Stratocasters continues. And today we're going to focus on the crap body, so the leftover one. I've mentioned it before, I'll put links to it. I'm going to talk you through the color change and preparing to install the kill switch. Actually, I'm going to install it except for the wiring, which will come later. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and let's get to it. I have an update on the crap body. The one that was previously black and blue in some kind of a bursty pattern. As you can see, it is no longer that color. I have primed it with white in anticipation of a different color. A yellow color. If you hear rustling behind me, that would be squirrels in the leaves. Anyway, this thing is not going to be black and blue. It's going to be yellow with that black and yellow pickguard right here. And it's going to be a little bit crazy. This right here, I don't know if the camera will focus on it or not, is what we're trying to put into this right here. Specifically somewhere around here-ish where I want it. And it is a kill switch, in case I haven't said that yet. And I already looked, and there is room on the other side, of course, and there's room in the guitar as well if I punch in this area. So I gotta find the perfect spot, and the perfect spot will be let's see, if I'm playing like this, it'll be like right around here. So right around there. Alright, so what I want to do is I make a little visual reference. Thankfully I have this pattern here in the print or whatever, however they got that. Right there. Right there. And I'm putting the tape on to protect the pickguard as much as possible. Make sure there are no cords or anything in the way. Here goes nothing. Start real slow like. There we go. Alright, we're through. I'm glad I put the tape on, so you can see all this material here, all this plastic. It's going to be needed to be cleaned up. I have a file for that, so that's going to be the next step. Right here. Doo-doo. If you can't see it, I don't know. Anyway, the next part will still be is taking the tape off, and it looks pretty good. I still need to file it down and make it a little bit bigger, I think, before this will actually fit through. Yeah, just a smidge. But this was the biggest drill I had. So here's what it looks like now that I've put it in. Pretty unassuming, but stands out nonetheless. Not wired up yet, of course. So on the back side, it's just these two. And this will have to be wired up in parallel, meaning that both the ground wire and the hot wire are going to come across this and make a little path so that when the button is hit, it will be the shorter path rather than going through the output on the guitar, thus shorting the out and creating the kill of the kill switch. So there we are. The leftover part caster, the Frankenstrat, whatever you want to call it. It's no longer blue, as you can see. In fact, I'm not even sure the camera does this justice. It is very yellow, like vanilla pudding yellow. So that'll look really great with the yellow and black pickguard and that red little kill switch beauty mark. I think it's going to be cool. One last thing I wanted to briefly mention, the headstock. I've also painted the headstock yellow because, well, it's a personal preference thing. I feel like it ties the guitar together really nicely. when the body and the headstock are the same color, especially on these Strat style models. So of course I have taped off the headstock just to make sure I don't actually spray where I don't want to spray. And yeah, giving it a quick coat. So next time, hopefully you'll be able to see what it looks like when it's all together as one instrument. I'll leave you here with some squirrels. Don't forget to like and subscribe. These guys are great. Not with each other.